Hi, good afternoon. My name is Gerardo Salcedo Ramirez, and I am a student in the electrical edition on the Integral System Engineering. Um, to, Today I will be presenting Practica B17, a light control with a LED sensor and the actual leak bulb. Is the practice objective general? The objective, uh, the main objective of the practice is to design a digital system compile and automatically turning a leak bulb on or off based on the ambient light levels detected and the LCD sensor, a light dependent resistor. Additionally, system includes manual control sign called N and enable and which allow use to analyze the activity of the activity system. The output signal MCU SIG is on the charge of a control is on the liquid or an external actor such as an the relay and dry circuit or the an up to copper. But it's the code is a labor is used and the arcade I use. The listen is important and necessary standard libraries to work with digital logic in VH code. ECD logic isn't the main library less and the user library is signed like 106. It's the other two library SD logic are and the SD logic using are typically used when performing Archimedes operations of the big vectors in the specific code. They are not used directly, but are the often in the included via the convention of the future extension. Okay, it's an entity on the code and the end and the entity. We are define the entity which describes the interface of the modules entities and the embedded input with 0, the system is active with and 1, the system is undesirable. Earlier, this in the input that received um, signal from the light sensor. One means there is a no line, and zero means it's dark. And the Mac MSOC this is the output signal that controls the actor in the off goes underlying goods. The name Moko call reference to and the Moko actor sub at the independent of the hardware implement. This is under practice and is a function is a practice is a function and the sector and the argument and the definition is an click and the one is an sensor light is still and this end node light and the zero mean and this is dark is under practice and this you view is a sampler is on the change a one a zero activity or no disable now. Volume code return the code is on the architect on the process. This section start this section start to architect definition. We are using behaviors and architectures which allow us to describe the logic behavior of the circuit using condition and process. Is an lead detector. This is line create at the process name layer and detector which steers every time the layer's input charge and then and not is let us know a single show all the p sincerely or are more covered on the detector. Put this in the code only issue or a little code. If m was 0, this is the first condition we will check if the system is enabled. If it's enabled, our 0 system active only continue about like level. If on the level this is a 1, that means there is a no, a light, and if we have it cause and the leak bull is in turner of the output max in the set to 1 of 0 is a set to of 0. All this next code is else. Else is array 0 is a dark or poorly lit. Then system responds via turn and the leak bull on assigning 1 to the max output. Always is an and condition checks and the alert input else marks is and the if system is not enabled and C is one the output marks and the force to zero regulates list of the light conditions is missed and the leak bull will always stay off when the system disabled. Here on the finish and the press and the architect is architect the system behavior is now full definition and this observation and the augmented life and the saved life. As this is system behavior communicate is for the create enable 0, 0, 1 side the sensor the one as the break and the 0 and the dark marks in the light and is off with an output is 0 leaks 1 as light one is 1 without the practice hands some the home design field automatic system using digital logics and the actual called condition and is condition is the mark and air is practically enable or disable enable and enable is 0 was a mark is 0 that's enable mark is off and as mark is representing our light as off. Either is 1 brings is a 0 and dark a 0 is as a light a 1 it's on a it's no it's a complex. Yes, and definition ideal the attribute use a process and the conditional logics and the implement every big feedback using a sensor. This is typical project that applies the house, automatic energy, and the intelligence link sensor. Well, thanks soon. Thanks for your attention. I'm happy as an English.